Hello children, welcome to Aksharda Public School Science Learning Platform, and this is for grade 5. This is the mind map based presentation on chapter number 5. The topic nervous system. Before going to discuss the topic with the help of mind map, we shall look at the learning outcomes. At the end of this video, you will be able to name the different parts of the nervous system and list out their functions, describe the different kinds of nerves, explain how messages are carried by the nervous system, define and describe reflex actions, and to describe the functions of the sense organs. So here is the mind map on our 5th lesson. The topic is nervous system. First, we will discuss the topic with the main function of the nervous system. The nervous system is the most important organ system. It controls all other organ systems, enables them to communicate with one another. It helps us to see, hear, feel, smell, think, write, remember the things, play, dance, and perform various other activities. So, the three main parts of the nervous system are brain, spinal cord, and nerves. We will discuss in detail. The first main part of the nervous system is brain. The brain is a very important organ. It is very delicate and it is enclosed inside the skull. The main functions of the brain is the control center of our body. It stores information in the form of memory and helps to recall that information. It receives and sends signals to and from the different parts of the body. The three parts of the brain are cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla. We'll discuss first the important part of the brain, cerebrum. It is very important and it is the largest part of the brain, and which is located in the upper part of the brain and covers the front and the back part of the head. The main important functions of the brain: it helps us to learn, it controls thinking, reasoning, and intelligence, it controls movement, and it controls the sense organs. So the next part of the brain is cerebellum. Cerebellum is an egg-shaped structure that lies below the cerebrum, and it performs the following functions. It coordinates the movement of the voluntary muscles and it helps to maintain the balance of the body. The third important part of the brain is medulla. It is shaped like a stem and lies at the base of the brain. It is also called the brainstem. It connects the spinal cord to the brain and it controls the involuntary activities such as breathing, heartbeat, and digestion. Next is about reflex actions. Some actions are carried out our body as a sudden and automatic response to an event. These actions are called reflex actions. These actions are very fast. the message is received and sent by the spinal cord only. The brain is not involved in the reflex actions. Next is about the spinal cord. The spinal cord is a long thread-like structure that extends from the base of the brain down to the end of the backbone. The main functions of the spinal cord are: the spinal cord transfers information from the brain to the rest of the body, and also it controls the reflex actions. Next is about nerves. Nerves are made of nerve cells. There are three kinds of nerves: sensory nerves, motor nerves, and mixed nerves. First, sensory nerves. Sensory nerves carry information from the sense organs towards the brain. The brain interprets the messages, decides the appropriate response, and directs the relevant muscles to act accordingly. Then, the motor nerves. Motor nerves carry instructions from the brain or the spinal cord to the muscles and organs. All the voluntary muscles in our body are controlled with the motor nerves. Next is about mixed nerves. Mixed nerves perform both the functions. They carry messages from our body parts to the brain, and they bring back orders from the brain as well. Next, we'll move to the sense organs. Humans have 5 sense organs: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. First, we'll see about the eyes. The eyes help us to tell the difference between the colors, shapes, and sizes, and help us to judge the distances. We have the different parts in an human eye: iris, pupil, lens, retina, and optic nerve. Iris, it is a colored part of the eye. Pupil, light enters the eye through a dark spot in the middle of the iris called the pupil. Behind the pupil is the lens. The lens forms images of objects of the retina, and the retina has special cells that can sense the light and the color. Messages pass from the retina to the brain through a nerve called the optic nerve, as you can see in the picture here. Ears. As we know that the ears help us to hear. Sound is collected by the outer ear and passed to the eardrum, which vibrates and passes the sound to the middle ear. The bones in the middle ear then passes this signal to the inner ear. The inner ear sends the signals to the brain. Next is about the nose. Nose helps us to smell. The inside of the nose helps us to smell. Information on smell is taken to the brain through the nerves, and the brain tells us what the smell is. And the very important here, a blocked nose cannot sense any smell. Next is about tongue. The tongue has a number of taste buds. These taste buds can sense sweet, sour, salt, and bitter tastes in food. The brain helps us to know the taste and enjoy what we eat. Next, the last important sense organ is skin. The skin is the largest sense organ in the human body. It covers the entire body and protects it from injury, germs, and dirt. It has millions of nerves and can react to touch, heat, cold, pressure and pain. So I hope that the description and the mind map has helped you to enhance to understand the topic. Thank you so much, children. So here is the home play for you. Draw a neat label diagram of the brain, eye and ear with the help of a mind map. As you have seen in the video, you have to draw a mind map neatly in your drawing book and you have to prepare for the presentation also. Thank you so much, children. We will meet with another topic. Have a nice day.